Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of Jurassic World Evolution 3 with me, Dr. Munchkin. So last time we started our new grand adventure inside the Jurassic World Evolution universe. This time, dinosaurs have been released, they are free in the wild, and we are trying to help preserve them to some extent. So there's the DIN, or the Dinosaur Integration Network. I believe this is a particular... There we go. Or DIN. And so we started the Badlands, and we were trying to get online over there, but then we had to come over to Hawaii in order to research how to get male dinosaurs, because now in the hatchery, if we, we can't look at it because I don't have any eggs. These guys are ready for release. We can actually choose what males we want, which is kind of nice. Adult males? Didn't I? Uh-oh. I might not have selected all of them. That's bad. Well, we have to at least synthesize more of them. So we'll go ahead and begin that task, and we'll just do both of you. In fact, we'll do that so it's quicker. But anyways, we had to do that, and so we started to get this park online. You can see here we are actually losing money. Not so much. We actually have a profit of 150,000. Right now, though, if we go to the world map, there is a crisis event going on inside the Badlands where we started. And so we're going to want to return there in order to actually continue with the main story. So here, this is where we are saying, yes, I want that dinosaur. 1 plus, we can just go ahead and make 2 of the males. Yeah, let's just do that so we can begin the incubation process. Definitely want you. We'll go ahead and add you. How much does that reduce it by? Oh, that's a lot, actually. You know what? We kind of want to get this done pretty quick. So we'll go ahead and start that task. But yes, we perused some of the parameters that are going on here. So in particular, we have these waterfalls that we can make. We can figure out how to make. We broke that one, remade it. We have these dinosaurs over here. Still trying to figure out the hotkeys. Obviously, R is for Ranger, T is for Medical, M is for Map, but E is Rotate, so is Q, and I don't know. That's Capture Mode. Don't necessarily need to do that. And then we have P for Pathing. Not so much other things, but we'll figure all that out. But as we get into this, if you guys like the content, make sure you guys like and subscribe, and we're going to go ahead and start with the release of our dinosaurs here. So let's go ahead and start with that. He looked right at the camera. Alright, nest claimed. It's already been claimed by the Mosasaurus. Environmental needs. You do not. You're just missing ground leaf. So, cohabitat discomfort. If I look at your discomfort. Oh, you're kind of meh with them. That's fine. You like sauropods. If I put you with the Gallimimus, that would have been fine. We come over here. We need to get some ground leaf, though, for you. Something like this. And a little bit over here as well. And adult population needs to be a bit higher, so we are going to go ahead and release these guys as well. We don't need to watch that because we just did. And you are... Why are you panicking? You are missing ground nut. So we will go ahead and add a little bit more ground nut in here for you. Like so. So you should be happy. We can even go to our dinosaur view here. I think. I thought there was a map view. Site map. There we go. That's what I want. So now we can look at... You should be fine because aren't you guys? Yeah, you guys are. They're coming up. And so they have a cohabitability issue. However, they should be fine. I could have put them down here with them, These guys also have brown nut water wetlands, and I believe they're the same species. But we at least released them. So we're gonna leave here for now, and we need to return over here. Now we did get 1 star at the Hawaii Park, which is good. We need to get 5 stars in every single one of them. And we are also working on the control center. There is objectives for each area, like completing 10 contracts, getting a certain number of species, etc. Uh-oh.
Everyone, the velociraptors. What are they doing?
The inevitable, their biological imperative, you know, they're hunting.
Well, that's not good. So we need to make sure.
I alert people. Finch, it's time to prove that Din cares about security.
Right. Well, the guests and me need somewhere to hide. Build an emergency shelter.
All right, I just did
fine-looking
that.
hidey hole there. And now open up the shelter to put out the alert. Raptors can be a tricky target on the best of days, so I suggest letting the pros do their thing. Give the capture team the task to tranquilize those dinosaurs and put a stop to the rampage.
Oh, that's just check status. Okay. So we did that. Is this area available yet? I don't know. The lockdown is still in effect. We have 1 more dinosaur to go. We also need to look at our coverage. Okay, that's fine.
Right. Those dinosaurs won't be waking up anytime soon, but we better have an enclosure ready for when they do. We do have a half-built enclosure on site that'll probably do the job, if you can, you know, finish it up.
And I think it's a shift for curving.
We should power those fences with a generator. If an animal tries to escape, it could hurt itself or even your guests.
Throw
A light shock, however,
gate
will
on there
act
like
as a
that.
gentle deterrent.
Yeah, listen, you can call me
Power.
paranoid or,
Throw this
more
on.
accurately, justifiably nervous, but I'm telling you, those generators tend to run out of juice at the very worst of times.
Don't we all? But no, I
Something
don't want
like
dinosaurs getting out either.
And
Worth
then-
making sure that the generators are in range of a maintenance post so our maintenance team can keep an eye on them. When the enclosure is ready, give the order to transport those sleeping meat eaters into it. I'll leave it in your capable hands, okay?
All
Take
right.
as long as you need.
That's
but,
fine.
Not too long. Even
I need
sleeping carnivores
operations
make me
online
nervous.
so I can do other things.
Good work. Now wait for the delivery to end and confirm they're all enclosed.
It's
They
strange,
should be
isn't it?
closed.
Alan and Ellie
It's
had
a very
dig
big
site
pen for
near
them, mind
here
you.
in this scenic patch of Montana's Badlands. You know, they were digging for fossilized dinosaurs, and now you're containing living, breathing, thinking dinosaurs.
Right, they're
a
connected.
mere
I
stone's
think
throw
that's
away.
big enough. If anything, I can destroy
Wow,
that.
it's really, you know, it's poetic in a vague
I'm
sort of
going
sense,
to need.
and deeply
I
terrifying
can't remember what
in
they
a
need.
more
Can I at least
specific
check
sort of
on them?
sense.
Nope. Triple speed. Let's make this a little bit faster.
Asset transportation in
Let me
progress.
figure out what you want. Comfort issues. Missing. There we go. Pasture is fine. Cover. I need cover and I need prey and we need more water. So add a live prey feeder over here like this. We'll add a little bit more water here like that. I need to have something with cover. Something like that. What else do I have?
Confirming asset delivery.
Where'd he go? There he is.
Make sure to
he's
close any
comfortable.
shelters once you've dealt with the threat. After all, guests aren't likely to spend money while they're busy hunkering down. Although a bunker gift shop isn't a bad idea. Huh. Nice job dealing with those raptors. Vicious and intelligent carnivores don't tend to mix well with guests.
Vicious and intelligent they may be, but those velociraptors deserve as much support as any other dinosaur.
How
A
do I flip
feeder
it?
that gives them an outlet for their hunting instinct would be particularly beneficial.
Better the goats than us, is what you mean to say.
Alright, feeders. We have the feeders. That's fine. I'm trying to... Maintenance post? Definitely want you online. And then I also want... Do I have... I want a ranger post. Security cam. Let's just pause real fast. Maintenance facility. Ranger post. Definitely. Definitely add you there. We have the gate. And then I need to grab my maintenance building, these guys. Add a task to you. Just add that to you so you're covered. Why is your... Alright, we need to check that. And then what do I need? Make sure the dinosaurs have an average comfort rating. Alright, well, in the interim, let's go over here, let's go to our economy, which isn't great. We have no amenity coverage, transportation, no restrooms, and accommodations. So let's try to get some of that online. Guests, restroom. I wish I could do a multi-place. Is it just control? Nope. Maybe it's shift. I think coverage is good though now. Looks like it. So we're fine there. I do need some shops. Something a little bit more central would be good. And then we'll go get the other shops. Alright, what is going on here? Last but not least, we need this one. Okay, so if I check these, definitely we have a few guests for...
Refueling generator.
Got a fossil display, and then get fish tank, and then we can change the product to try to... Actually, change the product to this, and then change this to not that one. Don't want that. Let's actually do
I'll be back soon.
a jukebox and seating. And let's see if I can't. No, it would require a 4. That's a bit much. So leave it as ice cream. 2 environmental issues. More pastures and more cover. Let's go take care of that. And then I need pasture. Isn't that pasture? Ooh, they might need more. That's fine. We'll go ahead and do a little bit of demolition on that. And go ahead and add some more pasture over here. And a little bit more cover like that.
Now that they're enclosed, those raptors will actually be boosting the site's appeal.
Nice.
And more appeal means more guests, so it's good news in my book. Guests will actually need to be able to see the raptors to be impressed by them, but that's why we build viewing galleries, right? Huh? Dinosaur appeal is great, but dinosaur visibility is what will actually sell tickets. Improving visibility with attractions like the viewing gallery is an important step if we actually want to make a profit here. And you do want to make a profit, right?
That's
We
all
are
that man
so
cares
close
about.
to providing those animals with what they need. Keep up your excellent work. I'd rather like to revisit our Corythosaurus. They needed males in the herd to thrive, and thanks to Dr. Baldera, that's exactly what we can provide them with. We just need enough genome to begin synthesis. We will need an expedition center to organize gathering the appropriate genetic material. Then, once we have processed the fossils in the science center, we can synthesize the males in a hatchery.
Alright, well let's actually do Operations Expedition Center first. Kinda like that. Get our pathing set up. Like that. Also, I would like a staff center. I like this one. So that's connected. That's good. So we have that hatchery nearby.
Power will be back soon.
It's an enclosure thing. Hatchery. And there we go. Get our pathing set up on you. What is this level of path, though? I don't know. Or is it just this? And I just choose... Nope. How do I choose that one? Make it black? Oh, that's the outline. There we go. Okay. So that's just that. Incubate and release a male. Okay, so I'm gonna incubate here. I need scientists. Yes. Alright, so over here, separate scientists, separate things. We want to find scientists that aren't terribly expensive. These two are nice, although we don't have the welfare really available. Kind of want something like you, and you're not terribly expensive. So we'll grab you as my first guy. And then faster cheaper incubation is nice. And faster, your cheaper research. Now the issue with his research is not that great. So I think I can handle just the two of them. In fact, if I go in here and go to synthesize, we should have enough so I can begin task. Grab both of those. Cheaper incubation as well, which helps in the next bit.
Commencing synthesis procedure.
So we're working on that. We do have an expedition center, but I don't really have anything else. If I go over here, I do want a medical facility. Question is, where do I put you? Can I even fit you? I can fit you over here. I have the money for it. Oh, but we can get up there too. That's actually a really nice viewing platform. Actually, we'll put this here. Why not? It is powered. Get our path set up. Oh, I didn't... Oh, it modified the, the terrain fairly heavily. Oops, we're gonna have to do some terrain editing. Environment. Rise to flat, lower, lower, let's just... something like that seems a bit nicer. There we go, that's a bit better. Well, maybe you hold off on that for now. Select eggs though. Definitely want at least one male. Current population is 4, so we need at least one male. We can add 2. And we don't have enough welfare for that. If I turn you off, it just changes the cost, not the welfare requirement. So we need to come back over here. We need to grab some scientists. Definitely need more welfare. There wasn't really a lot to begin with, which is my problem. I am going to go ahead and refresh then and see if we can't get you would be nice. And then also not faster, motivated. I want you, and I have to train you twice, which is fine. So if I come back over here, train definitely into genetics. That'll help, but now we can come over to here, select all eggs, ready for incubation. Definitely cheaper incubation, because we save the money on that. And this. So we have a little bit more than what we need. Go ahead and start that task.
Commencing.
And so then we'll release them. So I guess we already released that at the other park.
Popping up generator.
We have amenities. If I look at my, nope, not that. Control room, look at my economy. Species target is low, and I do not have accommodation. So let's actually handle that. So that would be a small hotel. Where do we want you? Can I fit you in here? I could. Building constraints, unfortunately. Put you right there. That should help
For your comfort, we've increased
once that's
the hotel
built.
capacity.
And then let's go ahead and release these guys. Perfect. They should have good environmental needs. I actually
You
want
did
to
it.
delete that.
They're happy. They're thriving. And it's all thanks to your hard work. Well done. With males in the herd, we are only a well-placed nest away from helping these animals start a new lineage. It's not an objective that I will set, but I will always support breeding dinosaurs wherever possible.
Looking good so far. FYI, we've got number crunchers behind the scenes collecting info on the site's appeal, how guests are feeling, and my favorite bit, our amenity sales. Take a look.
Alright, navigate to the control. And open maintenance. Or management. So, number of guests is low, that's fine.
Ooh, those amenity sales could be a lot less red.
They're not
How
red at all.
sites like this one make money is pretty straightforward. See, if we have incredible animals on site and the guests can see them, then we'll sell plenty of entry tickets. And as long as we keep our guests comfortable and make sure they approve of what we're doing, we'll sell even more entry tickets. That's when we hit them with some excellent food, drinks, and shopping amenities to really bump up our income. As we seem to be lacking in the amenities department right now, we should really get that fixed.
I kind of already did that while waiting for other stuff. We're actually up to a 2.5 star.
You're not going to believe what I found. Well, okay, my lawyers pointed it out to me, but same thing. We have more land than I thought. I trust it'll be put to good use. Wink, wink. More dinosaurs and more revenue. Wink, wink.
Okay. We actually got this open. That's amazing. So it's what we want, because we can
While this
build.
particular site is owned by Mr. Finch, I thought it best to still define some specific targets to work towards.
We can do a little bit of that as an out, kind of looking out. Okay, Badlands, Montana. This is where we're at. Total sciences skill, income per minute, number of animals, number of guests.
Remember, satisfying these goals will define this site's overall park rating. Our park ratings prove that we can manage sites and make clients happy, which helps me expand DIN globally.
I cannot believe the momentum that Din has suddenly gained.
So we got
Kira, you've
that.
been talking to potential clients, right? Any, good news?
I'm close to securing a new site now. Follow my advice on increasing our reputation and park ratings, and our proposition will be irresistible.
Trying to get a decent size pen. Alright, so that's connected. Go ahead and grab a gate.
The conservation sector have asked me to keep an eye on Din long term, so consider me an official advisor. And on that topic, your reputation with the conservation sector would only improve if we had more naturally bred dinosaurs on site.
Yes, yes, yes. Well, for now, we're gonna come over here.
Request acknowledged.
I need power though, so let's get the power.
Ladies and
Having.
gentlemen,
Well, actually,
we
let's
have
get some
added a
attractions
new
set up.
platform, ready for you to gain an elevated view
Keep
of
hitting
our
that button.
wonderful
Shouldn't be hitting
dinosaurs.
that button. Do a little bit of that. Something like
Ladies
that.
and gentlemen, we have added a
Good
new viewing gallery.
accommodation
ready for you to
industry.
observe our
Well, let's actually
magnificent
go grab a contract. I can research that. That should be easy. I don't know if that's the one we need. So as long as I go over here, and then we go to, what is it? F. Discard. There we go.
I have some rather
Contract
incredible
complete.
news. Dr. Baldera will be joining DIN full-time, and with his breeding expertise and our brilliant park management skills, the sector representatives have offered their support as well. There is just one uncharacteristically quiet voice left. Dr. Malcolm?
I'm sure this is going to shock you, but I'm still skeptical. I mean, what you've done here is impressive, but, you know, haven't we walked this path of good intentions before? At the same time, I'm nothing if not wildly curious, and if there's one thing that ambitious projects need, it's a voice of reason. So, here I am.
Well, sounds like everyone's pretty much on board. Din has hope, and I won't have to sleep in my nephew's basement. Fantastic! All right, don't keep me waiting. Where are we heading next?
Oh, it's outside the little bit area. Well, we can add that. Alright, so this park is 2.5 stars. We need more dinosaurs to make this a little bit better. Not too shabby though. We also got our Velociraptors over here, which is excellent. It let's go to the world map and figure out where we're going next. So we're doing okay. 1 star there. Ooh, Clark County. Where is this located? It's in Nevada. Okay. So we're going to go here. A ramshackle flying reptile zoo. So we're going to get some aviaries online. They are massive.
Las Vegas. In Spanish, the Meadows. Huh. It brings to mind peaceful, rolling pastures and verdant land. But what we get are greedy opportunists rolling the dice on displaying prehistoric animals in sorely lacking enclosures. But then, aren't you also taking a gamble? Will you be able to get this site not just functional, but ethical? Roll up, place your bets, and good luck. You know, if you believe in that sort of thing.
When you
Okay,
said
so
we were
structure
going
damage.
to Vegas, I was expecting glitz, glamour, and maybe a night on the town, huh? But that'll teach me for being optimistic.
Just the
What was
operational
this place
points.
again?
I believe that the original owner called it a prehistoric playland, or some such. The new owner, our client, wants us to take better care of these animals.
And I bet they're expecting some impressive profits given the Vegas adjacent real estate. Oh, I have a good feeling about this.
Over to that. Okay, these are my targets. Amenities, that much per minute. 40 flying, infrastructure maintenance above that. So we are now going
To help out,
add.
I brought in a freelance crisis manager. She was a big name
They
at
should
Jurassic
help.
Park and Jurassic World, until they went under. Catastrophically. But I'm sure that had nothing to do with you, Lily. Nothing at all.
Thank you, Cabot. And hello, everyone. Now, our most pressing task is to get these animals recontained, which means repairing that aviary. Unless we want those high flyers to escape to the bright lights of the city, of course.
Okay. So we're doing the maintenance. That's what that's about. We already assigned the maintenance team. We already know what we need to do for the most point. Scientists, though, we do need a few scientists. I do want to get some research online. You would be great if you actually had logistics. You are decent. We'll take you. And logistics specialist could be really good. I want something a little bit more well-rounded. You are kind of okay. You almost have enough to start doing some healing. I don't have that much money. You faster research, we'll just take you for now. We need to build a science center, though.
And I should say, it's especially good to see you again, Kira.
You two know each other, huh?
Lily was a mentor for me. She gave me my first opportunities in paleo curation.
And you walked away from those opportunities with a copy of my contacts database in your pocket. She was a cunning young raptor even then.
Yes, well, I learned from the best.
Alright,
But
so we need to move
let's
all
just
these guys.
focus on recontaining the escaped flying reptiles.
Picking up asset. En route to pick up the
There we
asset.
go. So they'll be moved in. Choose a contract. Probably this one's the easiest to get. Just because we're going to have a lot of guests probably come in. If we go to attractions, I need the aviary viewing, which is this. So once they're done with the meaty amenities, which will be good, then we will get that online. Remote viewing? That's... Can I do that? Hold on. Yeah, we got that. Oh, we could put remote viewing in there. Kind of like that.
Commencing asset transit.
There we go. So now they can walk in and view all the dinosaurs. We need to get... Oh, it's timed! So we at least have viewing in there. If I go to... no, not that. I keep hitting the wrong button for that. Research. It's operate... No, it's guests. Attractions. There we go. Need a little bit more. Scientists. Recruit a scientist. Actually, I kind of like you, so we'll do that. Go to research. Not that one. This one. Everybody have a shot. Alright, we also need operations. Staff center would be good.
Asset has
Try
been
to squeeze
delivered.
you in here like that. Alright, so now we can upgrade things. That research is done. So we could get attractions. They're being assigned. Didn't we just research that? Oh. There we go. That'll be done lickety split. If I look at guests,
Delivery has been completed.
restroom coverage, not very much there. Just throw this right here like that. Get some guests. Medium stuff will be good. Didn't realize that was a complete time thing. Let's go to triple speed, hopefully make this a little bit faster.
Asset transportation
Now we
complete.
have this. That is a lot better than what we just built. So I'm actually going to destroy this, because I'm not really a fan of that inside there.
Looking good.
Okay.
But if this place is gonna hit the jackpot, we'll need these animals to be visible to our guests. And we should make it clear that the park's under new management with some stylish scenery, too.
Oh, yeah. What's a sideshow without the show, after all?
All those old structures that were on the site when we got here don't exactly shout high-end establishment. Remember, you can demolish anything you don't like or dress it up with
Nice.
some lovely scenery items. Do a good job and I might hire you to revitalize my porch.
Deluxe content? Is there specific stuff for roofs, floors? There's so much in here now. Oh man. Where is the... Actually, delete that. I guess it doesn't open up on the blueprints. We're gonna go ahead and pause because I don't want to waste the time on the trims. That's just other things. Let's just go to blueprints. Filter? Let's do those two. Confirm. Oh, a dino center? Cool. We'll do that. Actually, I don't like that. It's not... Oh, this I do like, though. I like that a lot. So put that there so they can kind of walk in, because this is the arrival point, and they'll see that. That's awesome. I kind of like that fountain. We'll add some little decorations over here. Like that. Some path dressing. Just a little bit like this. We'll add a closed one over here too, just for, why not? And then, can I make this smaller? I don't know if I don't think I can. Oh, that's way too big. That actually kind of fits nicely. Not so much. So we're going to go ahead and just delete you. Come back over here. Blueprints. Are my filters still applied? They are. Perfect. I kind of just want something small to go here. You know, we'll just do this. Put a little bit of that. There we go. All right. So now we open the site to the public. Park closed, open park. So this is where we want to also get amenities online. I am going to start with the mediums. So it's medium, amenity, type shopping. We got to get the food one online too. Like that. And last but not least, we need the drink one. Like that. We are going to be burning a little bit of money, but I also need a hotel. Just set this guy over here. I need pathing set up. Something like that. And then we'll get some more blueprints as well. Kind of want a nice little fountain here. There we go. So you walk by that as you go into the hotel. You should have a
Our
little bit
client
of
wants more
visibility into
species
there.
on site. This is a non-negotiable part of our contract, so do whatever needs to be done to make it happen. Lily, could you lend your guidance?
Oh, of course.
I need
Building
that.
a new
So I need
aviary is
more
step one, and it's crucial to get right. The proper environment will
genetics.
keep these animals happy enough to prevent an escape attempt. When the aviary is set up, then we can look into bringing more flying animals on site. The guests will love that, I'm sure.
Okay. So that should help. We got the reputation instantly. Let's actually try to get a new contract. That maybe not so much. These are about this. These are basically the same. I'm going to take the easier one. Economy, shelter coverage is what I need. Alright, that's good. Profitable. We need to actually tailor these guys, change product. We have a lot more of that. Put some bean bags in there. Fossil display will help. And then let's go ahead and get a fountain.
Attention personnel. Please stand by for the
Change
returning
product.
helicopter.
That's actually okay. Books are alright. We'll go ahead and do that one. We'll add a statue in there and a fossil display. And in this one, we could work with that. We need at least a fossil display and a jukebox, and then we'll probably need like a fish tank. So these guys, 100% satisfaction should be the name of the game, which it is.
Sending out the drone.
Perfect. We can construct the aviary dome. It's outside the buildable area. That is all right. Oh, hold on. I'm trying to get it so it's more lined up. That's what I thought this was. No, but it's, oh, it's, this is weird. So if we go to enclosures and click on this, it seems that it is in between what you would think it is. So instead of the arrows, it should be in between the arrows. So we have that. We can add some enclosures, aviary hatchery, add that there. We want at least an attraction, aviary viewing gallery. That'll be good. Path not connected, I understand that bit. What path is it? It's kind of like a cobblestone path? Nope. Definitely not. No. Why can't I choose the paths that are already here? Ah, here it is. It is the rustic standard path. I kind of like it. And we'll just do a little shift, connect that up. Something like that. And then we are going to need power over there. In fact, because we have some scientists, I do want to go to... Can I go to research? There we go. Operations? Power station? Yes, yes, yes. And that will be done a lot, well, at least a decent amount cheaper. Alright, and then we need to get an expedition center. We can't really fit over there, but we can fit you here. Oh no, you're standard path. You're whatever that is. There we go. Okay, so power is an issue. Power 2 is complete. Come over here. Actually build a power station. And then we need a substation. They're a lot bigger than what they used to be. Why can't I place you here?
Please stand by for the return.
There we go. Definitely that. Sure, we'll do that. That's fine. So this is better power, and if I actually go to demolition, you don't have power anymore, when you don't have
detected
power.
power outages across the...
A little glitchy, not too bad though. let's just go ahead and take from you. Something like that. We can go ahead and add a ranger team. A little far away, and then we do want to add some scenery as well, some blueprints. I think we can get some of this online. Maybe this one as well. We'll just get a little small one again. Kind of hides that from view. We'll get some guest amenities, or attractions rather, so they are going to need, we'll need a restroom out here like that. And then we'll also need, most likely, just for completeness, an emergency shelter that we can throw there. I'm not doing any research, didn't want that. Expedition map. Gotta find, that's the iguanodon, dimorphodon. That's the one that we want. So we will just send our logistics specialist. He'll get that done a little bit faster than everything. And I do want to kind of hide that just a wee bit. So we'll go to more decorations. I'm actually kind of liking the decorations. More of the blueprints on all this. That one. I really need some tree density in here. There we go. So as you walk by, you don't see it as much, but let's just get some... Oh, they actually have planters. Just some trees. Nope, nope, no, 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 no. I want trees that are more akin to the area. Here we go, here's our different trees. That's a sugar maple, oak, olive, coconut palm. Here, we'll just add one of these in there. Ta-da! That's horrible. It, Oh no, it deleted all of it? We're learning. We're learning a lot. Foliage. And then we'll also go to the blueprints. Not that. This one? And we need to do advanced settings like that. And perfect. Okay, so that kind of blocks that off. That makes that a little bit better. We were not operating at all. That is very annoying. Power station, though, we have power output. This is good. We can supply buildings. Total power consumption of the building fences within the same power network. So
Let's get the drone out there.
expedition is underway. These guys are missing pasture, so let's make sure to meet their social needs. That should help with them. We could even add some decorations in here and get some big old... Well, do we have rocks? Yeah, rocks. That is way too big of a rock. They sometimes like rocks. Add a little bit of that, and maybe a nice little rock over here with maybe some pebbles. What is dynamic scenery? There we go. There. Ooh, oh, those are the aquatic ones. Desert. Biome. Oh, these are the specific ones to my... I guess these might be the specific ones to what we're doing. Alright, well, we're increasing the genome. I actually should have fossils. U is what I have to do, and then we will go back out to the expedition map. Come back over here. Do that. So that should be better. Alright. So now Expedition Center has even more. No fossils, it seems. Expedition map, that is done. Let's try to get... This is all aviary, so let's try to find another aviary. Dimorphodon is one. But I was just looking for... Corythosaurus. I guess we'll go for you. Oh, we actually need both of them. Alright, well, we'll do that. It's pretty quick, it seems. Expedition complete. We can at least get 40 back from that. How are our finances doing now? Economy is okay. 100%, definitely the mediums are a nice way to go. This is all 100% too. Same with rating. Species target, obviously low. And then browse contracts. We don't have a contract. Ooh, I don't like the negative on that, so we're not going to take that. We will go ahead and work on you, because I think once we get these new dinosaurs in here, we should be able to handle that. And can I actually look at... That's marketplace, scientists, fine. Attractions. We could get a tour. Oh, I really want the tour. Can we do it? We have you and you. We'll just do that. Because if we build a tour through here, that will be a lot of goodies. We also need to go ahead and get water in here, most likely. If I go to a feeder, most likely that as well. Tours is complete, so now we should have a new attraction.
Time for us to make use of that genome, don't you think? Go ahead, synthesize, incubate, release, profit. Oh wait, did I say that last one out loud?
Can I not connect it to the, I thought it could connect. Hold on one sec. Oh, it has to, okay. That's fine. We can go ahead and build the attraction, gyrosphere. Something like this. Like that, and then we'll get a little bit of pathing set up. Ooh, actually I needed this. And then I want replaces on, like that. And then we need a little bit of power over here. Maybe something like this. And then I do want some
go for the ride of a lifetime at our Gyrosphere attraction.
blueprints, and we'll get a few more of these just to help hide all of that, as well as something like that. There we go. So you can walk by and go in there, or you can ride the ride if it is available. We should have you. Alright, I need more of genetics, it seems. So we're going to go back over here. Scientists. Recruit a scientist. Genetics, you are amazing. This is also really good because you're cheaper synthesis.
Attention personnel. Please.
Begin tasks, so we will definitely do cheaper synthesis. And we'll do cheaper incubation as well. You guys are a very nice pairing, although you do not have that available. And then I will just do that. And then we will go to here, a little bit more research. Increased power upgrade on the station, that could be very helpful. Really want this. Operation of moving facilities. Maybe it's because I haven't built enough. I don't need it right now, I don't think. Closures, aviary nest, probably will need that. Don't have that though. And I will want at least upgraded fences for everybody else. Okay. So after we release these guys, select things for incubation. Number can be any. Docile. Desired population 2, we have 2. I need a lot more welfare scientists. Yeah, we basically, because you're doing research and you're doing research, we need someone with a lot of welfare. Okay, is that enough to do this? Barely. There we go. It's at least a little bit cheaper. How are the finances doing? We're doing okay. We are burning a little bit of money though. And let's go ahead and release them.
The dinosaurs did not evolve for this world. Their struggles to adapt should be evidence of this. But you reject that fact, and you endanger human life in doing so. Dr. Malcolm was right. Nature must be allowed to take its course without human intervention. If that means a re-extinction of dinosaurs, so be it. We are extinction now. And this is our warning to you. End your work. Dissolve the dinosaur integration network. Or this will no longer just be a warning.
Okay.
Well, that doesn't sound good.
Nope.
You know, I see where they're coming from. Nature should be revered, but the situation, I must say, has evolved since Mount Sibo's eruption on Isla Nublar. The dinosaurs aren't isolated on an island anymore. Our actions don't just affect prehistoric life, but human life also. But I suppose people will see what they want to see, and we can't stop them. Trust me, I've tried.
It's petty idealism being dressed up as a fact of nature. Our work is too important to allow this to slow us down.
Geez, your self-belief is admirable. You know, others have had that same confidence with, let's say, mixed results.
Let's keep doing what we're doing. It's not like they'll actually be able to stop us anyway, huh?
Mr. Finch, I was just talking to our client about their ambitions to expand the park. Do you have something you want to explain?
Okay, don't be mad, but I have a lot of friends / enemies / debt in Vegas, and I knew we'd need a crisis manager if we ever wanted to cut through the red tape and expand the site. And guess what? It worked, huh? Of course, Lily stormed off as soon as I told her, but she's dealt with jobs falling apart before. I said she was at Jurassic World, didn't I?
I am truly disappointed in you, Finch. But, I confess, the client will be happy. The red tape is down, but the land still needs to be paid for. We should generate enough funds to make this happen.
Okay. Well, we need to generate more funds. We're doing research to get more money. I think that will generate the more funds. But anyways, that is going to do it for today. We kind of fixed the Badlands a little bit, solved the Velociraptor issue, released a few new dinosaurs, and now we're learning all about the aviaries, which I actually really like. So if we go to enclosure, I'm actually wondering... Oh no, we only have this European one. I kind of want to do the other ones, and we could actually expand out a little bit to make these a bit bigger. Probably want another one there, and if we go to our map, we have a huge amount of area out here, so we're going to definitely want a monorail at some point, but the dinosaurs, they are very happy, which is good. We probably need a nest. Breeding requires a medium nest. Breeding heat map. We should probably do that, but I don't know if we go to enclosures. Flying reptile nest is green reptile. Alright, so we completed all that. A new what? Oh, we got all this? And we just got that.
The prospect of a breeding
no.
program helped secure this contract, and now it is time to deliver on that. Dr. Baldera, I assume your research applies to flying reptiles as well?
In science, we don't assume. We postulate, we hypothesize, we test.
Aren't those just very fancy words for guess?
Okay, so I've studied flying reptiles a little less. Not so big on heights, but the principles are very much the same. Our flyers will need nests if we're going to encourage their natural wild behaviors.
Okay. Well, we'll need that nest. So perfect. But again, we will get to this next time. We are getting close to seemingly unlocking whatever that is. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a fantastic day. I'm really enjoying this right now. But I will catch you guys at the next one. Dr. Munchkin, signing out.